Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. There's deafening silence from Taiwan's authorities on the cause of an oil spill spreading along the East Coast. Laura Stewart reports on how local volunteers are shouldering the responsibility of cleaning it up.
Nature's nightmare. These volunteers are scrubbing thick oil off rocks on Taiwan's northeastern Yilan County. It's the result of a massive oil spill that's been seeping up Taiwan's east coast. Oil was first spotted off the coast of Green Island on December 1st. It floated over to Taidong's shores and then spread south to Pingdong and northward all the way up to New Taipei City. The entire east coast has been affected, and locals say there's been no coordinated response to the crisis, leaving volunteers to handle the damage.
The amount of oil on that shore is it's a lot, and I don't know. Actually, I don't understand why there isn't any official organization that is actually doing anything like cleaning or.
Here in Yilan, the county's local environmental bureau says a lack of communication about the oil spill means the effects are a lot worse than they needed to be.
因为他们中央那边也有做一些有利用那个油的扩散模式，有做一些模拟，那会可能有预估说会有飘到我们宜兰，或者甚至于北边的一些新北市等等的话，所以就是有这边我们之前就是知道说可能会有油污的时候，我们就大概至上有先在做预备了。
Oil spills are a major threat to marine wildlife. It floats on water and sticks to anything it touches. That means it harms fish and marine life and can make seafood unsafe to eat. It's also hard to remove, especially when it's been raining, making the oil almost impossible to see.
这个也都是啊，一点一点的这个油污，这个都是啊。可是远看的时候会看不出来啊，但是就是要近看的时候。 你就会发现有，然后就会才过去把它尽快把它擦干净了。但是因为就是散布很多，所以会比较麻烦一点，要清比较久。
The shores need professional industrial cleaners to properly clean up the mess, but these are resources locals don't have access to. Taiwan's Ocean Conservation Agency says it's going to join the cleanup efforts on Friday. It also says it's investigating the cause of the oil leak, but can't comment on the current progress. It's a government response after days of pushing by NGOs, but many are left unconvinced that the investigation will lead to anything solid.
They suspect it's a boat who is trying to clean up and so illegally put the oil there. I asked them if there will be any punishment about these kind of boats. They didn't answer me. And if you scroll on the news about this, you just put Taidong and oil spill, you can see every year, since I think 2003, we can see this.
Volunteers say stronger provisions need to be put in place to prevent these spills from happening in the first place. But as locals keep doing their best to clean the shoreline, they're hoping the short-term support they've been promised will be enough to prevent the crisis seeping any deeper. Luffy Lee and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
China has blocked the shipment of Taiwanese fruit right after Beijing lifted an import ban. Chinese customs rejected the Atemoyas, or sugar apples, claiming it found pests on them. While the exporter of the batch has been temporarily blocked, officials in Taiwan are confident the fruit met export standards. They're calling on China to be more transparent with its import regulations while working on new ways to keep the Atemoya pest-free.
已经研发出来2台，这个用洗选的，或者是用把它罩，用玻璃罩起来，让这些虫不会再飞散。 用这种方式来让它的安全度能够达到99%以上。
People and animals are flocking to a temple in southern Taiwan to seek good luck for their pets. The Chiayi City God Temple is opening to good luck lanterns for pets for the first time. That drew crowds of pet parents and their animals. Many think that lighting the traditional lanterns is the perfect way to bring luck and health to their little loved ones ahead of the new year.
流浪猫，然后它捡到的时候，它脊椎就断掉，然后我们好不容易把它顾到它会走了，结果它今年又腹膜炎，希望说带它来点个平安针，让它能够再更顺利，然后能够平安的康复。
Taiwan and the U.S. share a common national sport, baseball. Many players in Taiwan dream of playing the sport professionally overseas. Leslie Liao followed one who moved to the U.S. at the age of 15 and worked his way into the pro baseball system there.
26-year-old Lyle Lin knew from a young age that he wanted to play baseball professionally. He was inspired by Taiwanese baseball greats like Major League pitcher Chen Ming-wang.
So growing up, definitely watching Chen Ming-wang for the Yankees, in the early morning before the school.
At just 15 years old, Lyle moved to the United States by himself to pursue his dream, a decision his family was unsure about.
First, they were like, what are you thinking? But, thankfully my sister was there at the same time, so she was able to take care of me.
Lyle first went to high school in California, where he lived with a host family. Then, in 2016, he made history as the first ever Taiwanese player to be drafted by a Major League Baseball team. The Seattle Mariners picked Lin, but he declined the offer and decided to continue his education, accepting a scholarship from Arizona State University.
I got offered from Arizona State, and then I thought for me was better path to go to Arizona State first and then get my education.
While many Taiwanese players make their way into Major League Baseball, they usually sign directly from Taiwan, like Ling Shen-en, who got picked up by the Cincinnati Reds earlier this year. Lyle is the first Taiwanese person to work his way up through American high school and make it into the league through the amateur draft system. Ling was drafted again in 2018, this time by the Houston Astros, but he once again declined a contract in order to see out his education.
There's some, I guess, a money issue because I want a higher signing bonus. I got drafted later, so I was like, okay, I can go back to ASU, keep getting better and get drafted higher for the next year.
Once he finished college in 2019, he was drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks, the 2023 World Series runners-up. As he was based in Arizona, this worked out well for him.
It was great because remember I got drafted and I saw the spring training complex in the Google map literally 15 minutes away. I'm like, okay, easy drive for sure.
Lefty delivers, and that's hit to deep left field. Martinez is going back, and that is gone.
Lyle played for the Diamondbacks minor league teams until spring this year. He left the organization and got picked up by the Toronto Blue Jays, playing with that team's minor league club in Vancouver.
Like I said, I was a free agent for like a week. The Blue Jays needed a catcher. Their minor league organization needed a catcher.
Though Ling has dreams of making it as a baseball star in the U.S., he hasn't forgotten his roots. Earlier this year, he played for Taiwan's national team at the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Lyle's contract with the Blue Jays is currently uncertain, but he remains optimistic about the future.
I signed a year contract with the Blue Jays. Let's see if they renew with my contract, around December. Who knows? So I believe baseball guy. You know what I mean? So just put my head down, keep working hard. I'm sure the opportunity will come.
Ling knew since he was little that baseball was his destiny. He worked hard to get to where he is, and he set a few milestones along the way. Ling has big dreams, and he's determined to get there one catch, one hit, and one home run at a time. Alex Chen and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website and follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. As we say goodbye today, so are people in Singapore bidding farewell to the City Zoo's 2-year-old panda cub, Le Le, before he travels to China. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.